Don't worry about the West Bank. Israel's not going to do anything with the West Bank, okay? Don't worry about it.
Increasingly, the ceasefire in Gaza is looking like a ceasefire in name only. For the second time since the ceasefire came into effect earlier this month, there's been military clash between Hamas and Israel. This time, Hamas opened fire at Israeli troops in the Israel-controlled half of Gaza. Israel responded with a series of powerful military strikes against Hamas positions within the Hamas-controlled side of Gaza. Now, this skirmish comes on top of other problems. Israel is very upset at Hamas for failing to return the bodies of 28 deceased hostages. Hamas claims it can't find them all. Israel believes that it's doing a deliberate go slow in relation to the return of those bodies. We've had other issues, of course. The bigger issue over the top of all this is Hamas is not showing any sign at the moment of being willing to A, disarm, and B, surrender power in Gaza. Now, it has to do both of those to progress to the next stage of the peace process. At the moment, the Trump administration, of course, it's Donald Trump's peace plan, hugely successful already for the fact of being the catalyst for the release of the 20 living hostages, but it's really struggling now to progress to the next stage of the plan. The White House is very keen to try and keep this plan going. It's not giving up on it yet. It's trying to restrain Israel from responding disproportionately to Hamas's provocations. It doesn't want Israel to do that because it's worried that that will destroy any hope of the peace plan progressing. But at this point in time, the blame really does lie with Hamas, because Hamas is the group that is not doing what it agreed to do. It hasn't returned all the deceased hostages, showing no signs, as I said, of disarming or surrendering power, and that is a real problem. So the most likely scenario from here on in the short term is that Israel stays in its half of Gaza and Hamas stays in its half of Gaza as the Americans try to progress this plan further. But we're looking at a stalemate here, and you would not be particularly confident at this stage that this peace plan will go much further than it has already.